Alright, what is up, my friends? Welcome. We are playing Pro Tour decks today. I have 9 decks to play today. Count them, 9. And I remember the song Du Hast by Rammstein? 9. And a long time ago on the radio, the radio station I would listen to, the DJ on the radio would jump in the chorus and be like, 5 plus 4. 9, 8 plus 1, 9. I thought it was very, very funny. I thought it was funny. I don't know. We got 9 decks to play today. We have 4 standard decks and 5 historic decks. All from the Pro Tour, so they're all good decks. Some a little more wild than others. Our first deck's going to be Kowalski's Sultai Ultimatum deck. This is one of the best decks in the format. And it's Family Values Tour. Oh, we'll talk about that later if you want to. And Kowalski came in second place in the tournament. First place was Rogues, and no one likes Rogues, so we're not going to play that deck. And just a really, really good Sultai Ultimatum list. Of course, this deck's been floating around for a while now. I play a lot of the early versions of it on stream, and it's just like probably the most refined list I've seen of this deck. Of course, yeah, Sultai Ultimatum, Emergent Ultimatum. You get Vorinclex and Epiphany and Valki, but it's also just a really good control deck. Binding the Old Gods, Cultivate. The Chariot's really cool. Behold the Multiverse, Disputes. We got spell lands and kill spells. Love the one Polukranos. Love it, having that delve card's good against the Rogues decks. And Wolfwillow Haven is the big innovation here. A lot of the Sultai decks didn't play this card, but a lot more ramp. And we're going to jump in. Not a most, this is definitely probably the most straightforward deck we're playing today. I wanted to start with a little straightforward here. And we're going to play some ultimatums. Our folks are brought to you by
Cool Stuff Inc. is proud to sponsor Jim Davis. We offer great deals on card games, tabletop RPGs, board games, and more. Get a free token featuring Jim Davis and take 5% off your next order if you use the code JIM5 at checkout. CoolStuffInc.com. Cool stuff in stock.
All right. No Ugins. Yeah, this deck doesn't usually play Ugin. Ugin's not very good in the Yorion deck. It exiles all your crap. Not a great hand. Opponent's playing Yorion also, but we're going to keep. We have Scryland, Omen of the Sea, and land drops. So, take a look here. Pelakka. This is actually fine. I'll take a fair amount of duress here. So, Thoughtseize, whatever. A lot of spell lands in here. Alright. An Abzan Triome. Sure. So, we're going to play Island and just say go. Fun fact by Gringo, Du hast means you have, as in you have me. Du hach me means hast, means hate. Oh yeah, I thought the English lyrics were you hate me, you hate me a lot. It's just like pretty boring, not really great lyrics there. But I didn't know that. I saw Rammstein play. Okay, so we can Thoughtseize or Cultivate here. We're definitely gonna Cultivate. I saw Rammstein play at my very first concert. It was the Family Values Tour in, I think, like 1999. Back in my day. I got an okay boomer sound effect on my soundboard. So Emergent Ultimatum is green, right? Blue, black. So I mean, just 2 forests here. Mr. Ride, resub, thanks so much.
Guess who's back? Back
again. And here, we gotta focus on the game here a little bit. When I get to I'll tell my story when I get to a nice slow spot. All right, so we're gonna just cast our Thoughtseize here. Who wants to hear my story? Oh my god. Their hand is Yorion, Doom Foretold. They have an Omen too, but they have no blue mana. They have Passage. I was maybe just cast Doom Foretold, like we have this Omen in play too. Holy crap, dude. Yeah, Corn and Limp Bizkit. I'll tell my story in a second. It's funny, we could take the land here, but let's draw another land probably. Alright, we're gonna take Doom Foretold, I guess. The Orions aren't that good. We could Valki here too, and take a Yorion. They would just play Doom Foretold, and then I'd be sacking the. I guess they can't play, and then they can put in the Omen on their upkeep and sack it. It's gonna be hard to not get hit by Doom Foretold here, honestly. We don't have a red land for either for the Planeswalker. Let me just say go. We'll just say go. So I don't like to tell this story. It's not really like a PC story. So Family Values Tour, 1999. I was a fresh-faced, 15-year-old or whatever, going to my very first concert at Nassau Coliseum here on Long Island. They're not going to play Doom Foretold, so they're just going to play the Omen of the Sea. Okay. We're going to put Yorion in our hand just to say go. Yeah, they're going to, probably just Omen of the Sea, play Yorion, draw another card, which kind of sucks, but... And, I saw Incubus play. They were one of the opening bands. No one knew who they were yet, and they killed it. They slayed. The band Orgy. It's actually not that bad. This, of course, was, the new metal stuff. And then Rammstein played. And those don't know who Rammstein is. They are a German band, and they are pretty crazy. Their stage show includes ridiculous pyrotechnics. Go look them up. And at one point, the piano player goes to the front of the stage, and the singer unleashes his pants and pulls something out, and everyone goes, oh! The whole stadium stops. And then it starts shooting water 40 feet in the air. So you realize, oh, okay, it's not real. Very, very traumatizing moment though for a 15-year-old kid at his first concert. Look up a video of that. I'm sure you can find it on YouTube. Gnarly stuff. Gnarly stuff. All right, so they have Doom Foretold. We sack our Omen. They sack their Omen. We lose a thing. We could just give it up here and just scry with our Omen. Try and find an Ultimatum. We can cast next turn. I think we just sack the Omen here and just let Doom Foretold go off. Hi, Igor. Did that story scare you? You do not want to go to a Rammstein concert, Igor. It's too much for you. Binding the Old Gods is dope, actually. We'll do that. We'll do that. That's fun. We'll keep that. So Doom Foretold goes off. We'll discard Shadow's Verdict, which is pretty terrible against them. Alright, so I kind of want a Binding the Omen of the Sea to make their Yorion worse. Which sounds a little weird, but I think we actually are pretty down for it. BCW promo code is Jim10. There's a link to it on my Twitch page below. All right, so we kill that. Now we have Yorion to flicker it next turn. We've reduced the power of their Yorions. We have a Heartless Act ready to go. We could play Valki, but I don't think I want to because now I can get the red source with Binding. So we're just going to play this as a black land and say go. Didn't that tour get them banned from the... I don't know, honestly. I mean, I was 15 or whatever. I don't really... All I know is that we left home. We left with a story to tell. Also, Limp Bizkit didn't play because Fred Durst had a tummy ache. And then Korn played. Tainted Pact, Ashes Oracle, and Historic. Isn't Tainted Pact not legal? Isn't that one of the 7 cards? Oh my god, so they drew Treacherous Blessing, which is really bad for us. Kind of negates our plan here of stopping their Yorion from being good. That sucks. We might need to kill this, honestly, which is terrible. But all right. We just can't let their Yorion. They just discarded a Yorion. Oh, we drew a Triome we were going to get. That's pretty funny. No difference, obviously, between drawing it and just getting it, but... Alright, we're going to Yorion. And we're going to Binding and kill their Blessings so the Yorion can't draw more cards. Which is ridiculous. But... And we're going to play this Triome. And we're not playing Valki. They only actually have one Yorion left. But I'm going to play the Tibski next turn. So Binding comes back. We're going to kill the Blessing, which is like... not ideal. Yeah, I've been to a lot of shows over the years. Concert shows, whatever. That sucks. They drew an Omen now, so the Yorion's still good, but yeah, I couldn't even tell you all the concerts and shows I've been to. Festivals. Big into music. Just play a lot of concerts too. I'm a little older now, but Binding the Old Gods. Sure. So I'm gonna Binding my Yorion, I assume. That's actually pretty... I think now they can Yorion and Flicker Binding. Ugh. Man, Yorion mirrors are freaking miserable. What a way to start our stream, you know? This is Kowalski's deck, yes. Nah, I never saw MSDM, unfortunately. Which sucks. We just have like no play here. We like can't play Tibalt. They'll just Flicker Binding and kill it. They just have more spells than us. Alright. So why do we kill the Blessing? So the thing is, when you're playing it's a Yorion deck, with the Blessings in play, they can play Yorion and Flicker it. So you want to keep their board small so their Yorions aren't devastating. And like realistically, we wanted to play our own Yorion anyway, and we get another land off of it too. So, all right. The word of the day. Your word of the day is going to be Fire Hose Explosion. Fire Hose Explosion. All my YouTubers, I always say like, comment, subscribe on YouTube. And all my YouTubers are always like, well, what do I comment if I don't have a comment? So your word of the day is Fire Hose Explosion. What's up, Pyrojack? That's 2 words. Nah, it's put a hyphen in. It's 1 word. Alright, so they're going to Binding my Binding. Sure. Alright, I mean, we're just getting, like, rocked here. It's top, bottom, yeah. Alright, I mean, unfortunately, you're just drawing literally all lands. And they can just put Yorion in their hand and Flicker the Binding again. So, like, Valki... We don't really have a play if we Valki, honestly. Like, just gonna say go again. We have drawn a lot of lands this game, unfortunately. And they've drawn, like, you know, Flicker's Blessing and double Omen of a Sea and so on and so forth. We could have, like... The problem is, like, we don't want to hold the Triome as our red source for Valki. Or Tibalt, I mean. So, like, we draw in the Triome that turn was actually pretty terrible. We had drawn the other Triome. We could have gotten this one and cycled this one, but... Chariot? Yeah, we're just like, super dead. What's this next Galban matchup? This is a standard deck. Standard deck. Yeah, I mean, we're just getting clowned. Like... Yeah, alright, whatever. Alright, you win. You win. Alright, yeah, not a very fun first game there. We drew all lands, they drew all gas. We get to bring in our Duresses, our Shark Typhoons, our Negates, and our Coma. Cut the Shadow's Verdict, the Extinction Event. Cut the Elspeth's Nightmare. Cut the Eliminate. Just cut all the spot removal cards we don't really need. Cut a Heartless Act. Am I interested in another Polukranos here? We want to keep like a couple removal spells for Yorion. Sure. Let's try this. The Yorion mirrors are kind of like... Mr. Riots has been slowly building a Teamer Ultimatum deck for Historic based off Vorinclex and some Planeswalkers. I mean, isn't there just, like, better Ultimatum things to do, though? You can just get, like, cards like Win the Game, like Terror of the Peaks or whatever. Vorinclex is cool. Definitely a cool card. Tainted Pact is legal? Oh, well, I haven't read my article for Cool Stuff yet, so I don't know what the cards are. My article on Friday for CoolStuffInc.com, I'm going to go over all the Mystic Archives for Historic. It's going to be a big one. Let's go. Hype for the stream.
Make a little noise here.
Long stream today.
Come on, I can't hear you.
We're getting our Yorion mirrors out of the way. I'm so strong. Getting our Yorion mirrors out of the way. Looting legal. I know, right? I know. Crazy changes here to the format. Crazy changes. Alright, going first. Well, we found all of our spells and none of our lands, unfortunately. If one of these lands is blue, we can obviously keep. We just can't keep this hand, I don't think. I'm just playing 9 decks I thought were cool from the Pro Tour. I mean, like, we just can't keep this hand. We just need to draw a blue source in, like, the first draw or two.
Somebody's playing a prank on me.
Cool. Alright. Sure. Put a mulligan once at least. Go to Heartless Act and just one of these lands. Brutal. Brutal. Multiverse is good. We like that. A lot better in sideboard games when more counterspells are involved, too. I think I want to Omen, actually. No, it's Multiverse, because they have to rush, something like that. New cards released to Historic before the Historic qualifier? I'm not sure, actually. Honestly. Okay. Just gonna say go. And Omen again, lucky. Having Omen makes the Yorions just so much better. Top bottom, sure. Well, I'm glad we put the multiverse into the suspend zone, so they can't duress it. Sure. Take the Omen. Okay. Multiverse. Gonna negate here too and be super aggro. Obviously, 2 mulligan 5. What a freaking jerk! Hold up negate. I mean, now we're just like on the mulligan to 5, on the play, bin to rest, down like a bunch of cards. Dispute's not bad. With Yorion in hand, say go. A lot of new Strixhaven spoilers. I have my preview card for Strixhaven. That's going to be on the 2nd of April. I believe it's Friday. Friday's my preview card. Look for that one. Should be pretty fun. End step for our opponent. So we'll Shark Typhoon for 2. Sure. Shark. Duress again. Alright, we're trying to negate this. Can I link my article with Mystic Archive cards? I could if I was from the future. I haven't written it yet. It'll be up on Friday. This Friday, CoolStuffInc.com. This Friday, CoolStuffInc.com. So unfortunately, we're like out here. We just have nothing. And the longer the game goes, the worse this dispute gets. Alright, yeah. The good news is the dispute obviously tags Yorion. Because the problem is, like, if Yorion, in the matchups where the game's not going to go quickly, Yorion just, like, unbeatable because it just gains so much value unless you can actually counter it. If it enters the battlefield, like, draws 2 cards, does this, does that, it's pretty tough. So, especially with Yorion in their hand, great. Just so much value that you can't really, it's such an easy value engine. Also, of course, you don't have any stuff. So their Yorions are also a lot better than ours. They're more of a Yorion deck than we are. I'm just going to play this. And we should draw land for Ultimatum. And just try and, like, control the board a little bit. Make them tap out more. Make them tap out for, like, Binding or Conqueror's Death here. And hopefully we just spike a land for Ultimatum. Another Yorion? Go dog. I heard you like Yorions. Alright, we need a land here, folks. We need a land here, folks. We need a land. Untap land. Makes green. Oh,
it's Lightning Helix! Oh my god!
blue, blue. Wait, we have 3 blue. Never mind. I'm really sad. I'm really, really sad. I mean, like, we did fetch this land. Maybe we didn't need to. Ugh. Yeah, I mean, now we're just super dead. I'm sad. Alright, pretty lame match there. Pretty lame match to start our day. Kind of just got totally clowned. Got beaten on every axis. That's okay, though. That's okay. First match of the day. We're going to shake it off. We got lots of matches to go. Remember, folks, watching on Twitch, make sure you hit that follow button. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Yeah. 3 blue. Couldn't cast the Ultimatum. Gotta draw a Triome, you know? Gotta draw a Triome. In my article, I'll be covering the pre-banned cards and my thoughts if they weren't banned in Historic. I'm not going to spend too much time on it. That's more theoretical than practical. I say that's pretty good. You can keep this. I might briefly talk about them, but like, in my last article, I talked about how Bolt and stuff shouldn't be in the format. Sideboard Pathway, sure. So start a little Triome action here. Playing standard. Tough spaz. We're playing the Pro Tour decks. We have standard and historic decks today. Jund Scavenging Ooze. Interesting. We're just gonna play a land as they go 4 spike up. Then the next turn we can Wolfwillow Haven and then 4 spike again. Or Haven and Foretell. Would I enjoy a no ban list stand event on Arena? Alright, so they have a Valki. We have no spells anyway, so sure. Now I know our hand though, so. And I said, what about Alrund's Epiphany? Huh. I mean, now they know about the 4 spike. We could just, like, hard cast Predation. How did they were Jund? Because they played this black-green flip blend. Yeah, it's fine, I think. Box easy. 3 or greater. Their hand is Questing Beast, Embercleave, Primal Might. Some sort of like Jund aggro deck. Alright. Sure. And they can eat that, make a scavenging ooze bigger. Alright, we should like not die for a few turns. No worries, Lexi. Little flippy lands, you know? Oh, major land. Alright, well, now we're on a short clock. Attack, Embercleave. This is for 10. I think we're just dead. We definitely took like the... You know, we could have just like ramped. But tried to make Force Spike. That's actually a pretty sick draw. They have Problem Might though. Will that work? Yeah, that'll work. We're just dead. God, what a sick game. It's not working today. It's just not working today. We could have just like cast the Haven on 2. I mean, it's like the Force Spike should hit there a lot of the time. They just happen to have a 2-drop and a land. They came in untapped. Alright. It's alright. It's fine. It's fine, fine. So just like Jund cards, I guess. Bringing our Eliminates, our Gargaroths, our Polukranos. We're gonna cut the Mystic Disputes. Slubbo. New sub, what's up? Meet, what's up, my friend? Thank you so much. Later, fool. Thanks a lot, appreciate it. We can like shave our multiverses, they're just kind of slow. What are our removal spells? Epiphany's Vorinclex, Shadow's Verdict. Maybe we don't need Polukranos. I guess Predation's kind of bad too. Let's just shave one of those. We have a lot of removal, obviously, so that game was just kind of weird. Things just like didn't line up super great for us. I don't know. Alright. Much better hand. Much better hand. It's a blue source. We already have Haven and Cultivate them. Is at the bottom of this. Forest. Love Struck token. Sure. Alright, so we're gonna Haven here. Now you can Cultivate or just cast Binding. Both are pretty good. Yeah, imagine we're gonna Binding on turn 2. I'm not sure what they play here, but I want a Binding and nothing. Sure. Alright, a lot of green black lands, but sure. What's up, Marty? So we get Island. Home sick. You calling sick, Marty? Are you playing hooky from work? I appreciate that. You want to watch the stream? Alright, so Love Shark Beast, sure. Another Epiphany. So now we can just like foretell Epiphany and binding this this Love Struck Beast, which is pretty sweet. Alright, so binding the old guts. Nugget. Foretell. And we can just cast this next turn. I'm gonna just play Polukranos though. Kind of a weird game. We've just drawn both Time Walks. Bear, Toski, Squirrel. Okay. Sure. I mean, like, I think we just Time Walk. We could, like, play Polukranos. We definitely didn't set it up where we could have Jwari in the Binding, which is kind of lame. Nothing good to Binding this turn anyway. Epiphany's, like, not particularly great naked here. Are there Polukranos in play, too? Green, 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 black, black. Green, play Polukranos. We have Fight up as well. And Eliminate. We could foretell the other one, but I don't think we're going to eliminate up. What's up, Dykstra? What would I recommend on Arena to play? I mean, whatever you want. Like, what formats do you like? You know, what deck you want to build? I mean, play decks in the Pro Tour to build for sure. It's whatever you like, honestly. Drafting is a good way to build a collection if you're competent in drafts. They're gonna attack here, sure. Just like block. Just gonna fight the. I guess it's kind of funny because the Toski actually eats a counter off Polukranos, but fight this. Modern, yeah. I mean, Historic's pretty close to modern, honestly. Like close in like style of play. It's obviously a different format, but it's kind of hard to jump into Historic. It's pretty expensive to start because you need so many cards.
Lol elementals.
The you know the economic system on Arena isn't the best. It's a little expensive, but Innkeeper. So like they're just like Jund adventures. Lolmentals. Alright, so Innkeeper, Chariot. It's just like literal Jund cards. I mean, I have Death Touch. That's kind of cool, but alright, we just like we can Kiora here and then Time Walk. What do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mana. They're going to draw a lot of cards because of Toski next turn. Our Eliminate's not, like, great either. Kind of want to Kiora and then Time Walk, but I think we're going to Time Walk. Eliminate the Innkeeper. Probably should have attacked. I think I should attack first. I kind of like want to trade though. I'm just gonna attack. Like I would trade Polukranos for 2 cats or the Chariot here. I don't like find either one of those trades. I think. Sure. So gonna tap, and we draw an Omen of the Sea. So now we have 2, 4. We still have 8 mana. I would love to Yorion the Cure Best Sea God. That is pretty dope. We can just Cure here and just like say go. And then next turn we can Yorion it or we can Time Walk. Cure or 1 short. You can also try an Omen for a land. So having a land would make next turn so much better for us. And an Omen. Alright, we're gonna Omen first. A little risky here, but Shadow's Verdict. Doesn't really do a ton. At the land though, it's good. Alright, so blue. We could just Time Walk again. Just like attack and Time Walk again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let me use Kiora and then next turn Yorion it. I'm down for that. Attack. Hello, opponent. Yeah, there's some typos in that sentence, Keith. For sure. I don't really know what you're saying there. Time Walk. Let's do the Time Walk again. And then we attack again and play Cure Best of Sea God. Just gonna go to 2 life points. We can even fight with Polukranos here. That's tight. That's tight. So we're saying go with an 8-8 in play and a Polukranos fight. That's pretty awesome. That's pretty awesome. Oh.
Game. Blouses.
Coral, resub. Thanks so much.
We're almost to 5 years, my dude.
That's freaking awesome, Coral. That's a long time, my friend. You are awesome. Thank you so much for your support. Let's hear it for Coral. Everyone, let's hear it for Coral in chat. That's a long time to support someone. I really, really appreciate that. The OGs. The OGs of the channel. The OG pile drivers. You were a pile driver before a pile driver was a twinkle in my eye. Super awesome. Super awesome. Alright, let's get a win here. Let's get a match win here, folks. Yeah. Sure. It's not great, but... Not going to be sure. Epiphany. He should draw both Epiphanies, both games. It's interesting. Alright. Gonna make... we need the untap land for Cultivate, or should I make a black here? Let me since I go. This has been fun and all. Let's get a win, please. Can you put a win on the board here? Have I seen the Golgari deck for that Redo played yesterday? I have not. I have not. Duress me. Sure. I played Legends. I have. I played it from Mod Monday last week. It's cool. A little confusing. I do love Diablo games. I'll be playing Diablo 2 Remaster when it comes out. Took my Cultivate. That makes my hand significantly worse. Like, significantly worse. Oh my god. Perfect hand, too. So we force spike the Lovestruck Beast. They just get to draw a card anyway. So we've drawn all of our 7-drops. That's not good. That's not good. Okay. So they didn't draw a land, so they sort of like unintentionally played around my force spike, which is fine. Chariot land. Chariot is kind of fine right now, actually. I can buy that. Alright, so play this. There you go. Brainstorm looting certainly add to Phoenix's viability in the format, absolutely. Did they draw the land? No. We're gonna force spike anyway, though. Keep them off the board. Heartless Act? It's not bad. We could just kill this Innkeeper. We're going for green here. Just kill Innkeeper, Foretell, and Epiphany. They draw a land for Lovestruck Beast, though. It's kind of gross. We don't really have a great answer, but we'll have blockers at least. I kind of like that. We draw some lands, but so do they. Take 2. Okay, sure. Ooh. Ooh.
Bingo!
Alright. I mean, now we have all the lands you could ever want. You've got Island, Swamp, Forest in play, essentially. We're going to want another blue and green, probably. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Same stuff. Alright, play that. Play this. Foretell to the Time Walk. And now you got Time Walks for days. Brainstorm and looting will be legal in Historic and not in Modern. It's important to note that, like, Historic is not meant to be, like, a format that's, like, smaller than Modern, like Pioneer. Historic is its own format, you know? Alright, so we're going to play Kiora here. I'm going to draw land. Shnikes. Oh, we're going to Time Walk. Time Walk and try and draw a land for Kiora. We could Chariot and Omen, but we're, like, kind of dying here a little bit. Okay.
After it was all over, you took us in the house of service.
We were doing pretty good there, I'm not gonna lie. So 1-1, 1-1. You get the old rank down, rank up immediately, which is good. Match 3 here, match 3. Let's go. Yes, Brainstorm is gonna be a shell of what it is in older formats in Historic, because there are no fetch lands. So as they have built their Historic deck in Paper, there will definitely be a Historic tournament in Paper by the end of the year, for sure. Assuming there are tournaments, actually. We'll see. We'll see. Yes, again, my article on Friday will be all about the Mystical Archive cards in Historic. A lot of cool ones. A lot of cool ones. Brainstorm will be the key to combo decks. A lot of people to hide from discard. Yeah, I mean, sure. That's an effect the card has. It's an effect the card has. I'm thirsty this morning. Hydration is key, my friends. Hydration.
Make a little noise here, huh? Come on, I can't hear you.
I'm drooling all over myself here. I'm drooling all over myself. I'm a mess. Hydrate or dihydrate. Yeah, adding Storm to Historic is one of the weirder things. Like, Storm's one of those mechanics, they just like, you know, there's like the Storm scale of like things they're gonna reprint, because the Storm is like the most egregious thing they wouldn't reprint, and they just like put a bunch of Storm cards into Historic, which is kind of weird. Obviously, there's no rituals, no Seething Song, no Metamorphose, you know, no Baral, etc., etc. There's Bagiri, sure, there's a few cards. Grinning Ingus, which was spoiled this morning in the next set. What the hell is going on? It's like 2 minutes for a match here. What no one wants to play? Somebody play with me. Come on. What's going on?
Where are they?
Where are my opponents?
Where are they?
There is Electromancer. Oh, there's Baral. You're right. Baral and Electromancer are both legal, sure. The rituals are not. Steamkin, sure. Yeah, I mean, like, the cards are there for it. Like, Mind's Desire is pretty sweet. Mizzix Mastery, sure. I'm going to cancel this and try again, because I've never had to wait 2 minutes for a match before. I don't know what's going on. Oh, God. Oh, God. Yeah, Tendrils. MX asked about the Mastery Pass. You're at 81. I think if you get the Mastery Pass, you get all your progress to the point you're already at. I'm not sure, though. Don't quote me on it. All right, on the play. Oh, God, not Yorion again. Can we just, like, sign up to not play a Yorion mirror? Also, Shadow's Verdict in our hand, too. Gross. Mind's Desire does require, like, pretty specific circumstances to be good. What is the black one? Sure. So get a green here. Alright, make a black, I guess? Haven it. Our Shadow's Verdict isn't too good here. Remember when you didn't have to play 3 for Yorion? Remember the companion rules the way it used to be? How, like, silly that was? Alright, once again, we've drawn Valki. We keep drawing our one-offs naturally. We've drawn Valki, and we could just play it and try and spike a Yorion. They play a blue-white land. We have Dispute available, too. There's no red land in sight, so sure, I'll just go for it. Alright, and we got a Yorion and an Archon of Sun's Grace, and they have Doom Foretold. Ugh. I mean, I guess Archon is just worse than Yorion, right? Oh, they have Elspeth's Nightmare? Come on. We just, like, can't win. I mean, when this card hits for both modes, it's just so good. And they just have, like, all gas in hand. That would be super dead. This card's, like, normally terrible against us. We just have to draw one Valki. It's not coming together today. It's not coming together. Now they get to duress us, too. Oh, man. I mean, now you can just get lucky and draw a... just draw an ultimatum, I guess. Alright, so we have green, black. Let's get a blue and a green. Alright. So they duress our Mystical Dispute, and now we have actual nothing to their Archon, Doom Foretold, Yorion, 2 other cards. We're just trying to spike an ultimatum here. Trying to spike an ultimatum. Just gotta spike it. They're gonna play Ancient Archon, not Doom Foretold. Okay. And then what's up, easy mode? Try hard. We're just playing Magic, you know. I mean, we can time walk, I guess, just like fine. Not particularly great here, but sure. Eliminate. That's not good either. I mean, we can cast Yorion. They just have Doom Foretold. We need a green because they're going to kill our thing, maybe. Oh, boy. So there goes our graveyard. 2 worthless kill spells against a handful of cards that are all good. Brutal. Brutal, brutal, brutal. Heartless Act, my Yorion. Sure. Alright, so just like draw ultimatum, I guess. Polukranos, sure. Okay. That's lame. 4, 3. We can't eliminate Polukranos and fight. That sucks. Yeah, they're just like teeing off on us here, like big time. It's like big time teeing off on us. Oh boy. Just gotta draw the ultimatum. Just gotta do it. Doom Foretold, sure. Time for 2, sure. So we can like fight the 2/2 and then sack Polukranos. Then they sack Omen. It's not that bad actually. Behold the Multiverse. It's actually pretty good. I don't mind just casting this. Hard casting it. Leaving up the black, though. Nightmare Passage. Unfortunately, Nightmare is not really good anymore. And we have one thing to sack the Doom Foretold. Just ditch both of these. And draw Haven Heartless Act. Also not very good. Alright. I mean, sack your thingy. Of course, there is some anti-synergy between Doom Foretold and Yorion because you lose the things in play, so Yorion is good, but they draw their own Elspeth's Nightmare. Sure, I guess. Alright, we sack our Wolfwillow Haven. We draw an Omen of a Sea. That's not bad. That's not bad. Alright, play Omen. I guess they're going to duress me. Yeah, I should do it anyway, though. Do like a binding here or something like that. That'd be cool. Triome. Ship them. I'm sure I've drawn a lot of removal spells, that's for sure. Haven targeting a black land. I mean, I guess we're saying go. Yeah, I mean, the good news is that like they're not like super high on resources here. So they sacked the Nightmare. They could sack the Doom Foretold, I guess, just like because they wanted to rest me. All right, cool. Oh, great. Hi, Toots.
Very important. He pottied and he had breakfast, correct?
Yes.
Both of these things are true?
Yes. So rest my hand of literally all removal spells, the worst possible hand against the Yorion deck. Can I help you? Can I help you?
He came to help
Who wants to see the best pet in the house? You ready? Here he is. It's Igor.
Where?
He's in there somewhere.
Yeah.
Yes, he's getting bigger. Can I help you, dude? Can you get your disgusting butthole falling on my face, huh? You stinky dog.
Give you kisses.
Yes, he was.
No, he
That's all he ever tries to do.
He was giving you support. He puts his paw on your shoulder.
What do we got? 5 cards. This takes 6 cards. We can just pop off here and kill one of these things. Give us our extra card for
Pop off, Karn.
extra card for Polukranos.
A scry off Omen do though.
I mean, I think having Omen in play is good.
I mean,
Doom
it also
Foretold
puts
stuff.
the...
Yeah, but like
Oh, they have Doom.
what else we doing with these things? You know, they're just
I
terrible.
don't
So
know.
Nightmare Exiles okay for our next turn. Yeah, we're gonna try Polukranos for sure. Can I help you?
He's trying to tell you.
Tell me
He's
what.
trying to help.
Go.
He wants to help.
Stone Cold Stunner. Oh.
Oh, no.
Oh. Oh. That's what you get, dog. That's what you get, dog. Dog. Ah.
Yes, I got concerned because I thought he pottied and everything and had breakfast, and then I went in and John's like, he hasn't had breakfast, I'm going to the bathroom. I'm like, what?
Wait, what? Oh, 6 other cards. Right, I'm stupid. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have enough mana to do those. So he's a dirty mutt.
He's Chihuahua and Dachshund, and he's like 2 different kinds of carrier. I think he's like rat carrier and fox carrier. He's poodle. He's a toy poodle. I don't remember.
12.
He's a lot of awesome things.
Freaking 12. Chonk-tacular here. Oh, come on!
Everybody loves him.
Oh!
Oh, it's Lightning Helix!
That last card might be a counterspell, Karn. Karn, come here. Is that last card a counterspell? Is it? You're in big trouble if it is. Here we go.
Look at his
You ready?
face.
You ready?
Oh, he's so sad.
Oh!
Bingo!
All
You did
right.
it, Karn.
Um,
Karn, you did it.
Time Walk. It's just Time Walk, Vorinclex. The problem is, like, they can just Yorion and flicker the binding.
But if you have a Vorinclex, they can't do that because they get no counters, correct? Doesn't it shut off sagas? Vorinclex?
Didn't they kill my Valki already? So we freaking just drew it this game? God, what a tilt. Alright, get Best of Sea God, maybe?
Yes, you got.
Cura, Vorinclex. And not having, what's it called? Stinks. I only have 1 card in hand, too, so getting the
You
draw
can,
thing.
like, draw a couple. Yeah, it's not great. We could, like, multiverse and draw 2 anyway. Or a chariot.
If we
or
get, like,
another.
we can get binding to
threat.
kill their binding.
You can't.
Why?
Because
Oh, yeah,
it's
it's Holy Gargaroth, you're right. Alright, sure.
You could, like, chariot instead of the
Chariot's, like, not that good, though.
Kiora?
Just charioting against a bunch of
because
Yorions, like...
if they give you both of the things, I guess you could steal their binding. If they give you not the time thing, you get Vorinclex, you get double Kiora things, and then you get to steal their Kiora goes to chapter 3 next turn.
Well, they would just flicker binding and kill the Kiora, so...
They can't because you have a Vorinclex. Because of counters, correct? That's what I was saying before.
Yeah.
Vorinclex.
You're right. Alright, you're right. You told me to say you're right. Is that what you want? Is that what you want? Is that what you want, Karn?
That's all I wanted. That's what Karn wanted.
Alright,
Karn was actually telling me.
Alright, so Doom Foretold stuff. Bringing in Duress, Shark Typhoon, Negate, Coma. Cutting Verdict, Extinction Event, Eliminate, Heartless Act, and... Excuse me.
Yes, Karn is a long dog. He's a wiener dog. He's a dachshund.
Here,
so-
she just called you.
He's a wiener doggy. He's so good. He's a good boy.
What did we call last? Oh, the nightmares. Yeah, nightmares are bad. It's fine. Dispute out. They're a Yorion deck. What do you mean? Dispute's like the best card against them. Well, you got to counter Yorion. It's the most important thing. Is Yorion accrues an unbelievable amount of value unless you can literally counter it.
All right, Karn says he loved you.
Bye, Karn.
Did I teach you magic? Yeah, you just watched me teach him magic. Live on stream. That's how the card works.
Are there enough elements for let's make Jund viable and standard? Not really, I don't think. Like,
Oh, it's really exciting. Pamela's getting a new puppy on Thursday. Puppies are great.
who's getting a puppy?
Pamela Voorhees in chat. The little crown. Going to collect my new puppy on Thursday.
Oh, sweet.
Can't you see the moral support Karn is giving you right now?
Yeah. I need it apparently. Alright, we can keep this.
Yeah, it's great. Alright, Karn says bye.
Bye, Karn. Say bye-bye. Say bye-bye. Bye-bye, Karn. Bye-bye, Karn.
He doesn't actually like bye-bye Karn.
Alright, so play Triome. We have Duress, Haven, Omen. It's fine hand. It's fine. Can I play Classic Goblins in Modern for Mog Monday? Well, next Mog Monday is going to be a showdown. I have to issue a challenge too. White, black, just like no colors or anything. Alright. We're going to like Haven here, I think. Make sure we can like Duress, Omen, Tapland. Yes, I have flashback Polukranos with Vorinclex in play for the 24-24. It's pretty sweet. Alright, so just have we're gonna play a naked Elspeth's Nightmare. Sure. We're gonna duress them. So we're getting duress back from the stupid thing, but alright, their hand is like fine but not great. Taking the blessing here. We can stand getting Doom Foretolded once at the end of the world. And then we're just gonna they're gonna duress us. Probably take the ultimatum this year. We're just gonna play an Omen end step. So we'll just play the 4-spike tapped. I guess they could have 4-spiked the Doom Foretold. We can't. They duress us. Never mind. So this doesn't land. So yeah. They have a lot of good duress targets here. We're definitely ahead on cards now. So we got some boomers in our hand. Take ultimatum, sure. Pathway. Now, I guess they would doom our Wolfwillow Haven. We have an Omen too. So the doom isn't even like that good against us. We actually have more stuff than they do to sacrifice to it, so. Sure, let's play Omen. See what our top cards want to give us here. A Cultivate and a Predation. Those are both pretty good. Because we can Thought Seize the Yori when they put it in their hand. Cultivate's also pretty nice. Sure. I'm down for this. So we'll sack the Omen here. And then we'll lose our graveyard, which is fine. We're gonna Cultivate. And yeah. Hard casting Shark Typhoon's not very good at controlled, so. Alright, we got blue, green. We need a black and a green. And just take up. They sack the Nightmare. They can Omen to sack for the Doom Foretold, but it's like not that bad. They're just like kind of low on resources here. Put Yorion in hand. Cool. So that works out probably good for us. We untap. We'll sack our thingy. We could actually just take the Omen and force them to sack their Doom Foretold. That also works too. That's pretty good. Let's fire off here and see what they do. See what that last card is. Alright, yeah, we'll take Omen here. We'll force him to sack their Doom Foretold. And then we'll play land. We play Haven or put Yorion in our hand. Yorion ain't doing much right now. Or rather just have Haven have bigger Shark Typhoons, so put this here. Sack your Doom Foretold, friend. Friend.
Get off my plane.
They got a Naked Yorion, a land, and a card they just drew. We're about to cycle for a huge shark. Huge shark. Green, it's like green, blue. Say go. Just say go. We got this. Big boy shark. Doo 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 doo. Big boy shark. 2, 4, 6. Draw binding. Draw land, sure. We're just gonna put Yorion in our hand and pop this this thing. Put Yorion in hand, say go. So now we're the resource deck. We got tons of resources now. 2 kill spells, a Yorion. They have a Naked Yorion. Yeah, if they had played that Blessing on turn 3, probably would have lost this game. Maybe not lost, but like it'd be a much different scenario. I guess because we still have Ultimatum in our hand, but all right, that's a pretty good start for them. I'm not gonna lie. That's a pretty insane draw. Is that like in Yorion it too? That's disgusting, but hopefully we can figure this one out. We're 1 land off of binding plus Yorion. What a sicko draw! What a sicko draw! Just the best possible draw on 8 lands with a Yorion and nothing else. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right. 2 mirrors. These aren't mirrors. We played against the 4-color Doom Foretold deck twice. Still a long, grindy match. We'll play a non-Yorion deck next. I wanted to kind of like get this deck out of the way. It's like it's just like, you know, the Sultai deck. It's just good, but yeah, it's really, really good. All right. Well, now I have a completely new hand. They had nothing, and now they have 6 fresh cards, and we don't draw a land for binding. They've already been through. That's actually their first Yorion. Oh man. We're gonna Binding the Blessing and Doomblade the Yorion. Again, I don't want to leave this in play, so they can just flicker it again and go on more cards. Kill that. Kill that. Play Haven. Attack for 8. Now they place them, we can Yorion flicker the binding and kill it. Yeah, Yorion's like, I think Yorion's just a little too good. A little too good. What's up, Din? I haven't played against rogues yet, no. Got tons of decks to play today. Tons of decks. Alright, you have literally 7 cards in hand. Yeah, Yorion is just like, it's just too easy to make good. And the thing is that, like, all the new sagas, too, really, really push Yorion over the top. Where it's not even like it's, like, too good. So Yorion doesn't target. So it can exile Blessing. Yorion just says choose. Exile any number of things you own and control. Alright, I mean, you got full 7 cards. All I got is this Shark. He's got a mean set of teeth there. He's chunky, too. That's a chunky Shark. It'd be cool if the Shark art was bigger and bigger. How big the Shark was. I think looting will shake up Historic. Yes. Again, my article on Friday is going to be all about the Mystic Archives. On CoolStuffInc.com. And they are really going to tank here. This is a tank like I've never seen before. Pants in the pants? Oh my god. Omen. Blessing, Nightmare. Now, the good news is this effectively puts them to 1 life unless they can kill my shark and they can't cast a spell. So, that's good, I guess. Artifact, okay. We'll get our red Triome. I mean, this is a big attack here. Do you have a removal spell? They let me untap and draw cards. They probably don't. Yeah, I don't know what their plan here is. A second Omen. All right. Yeah, that's a lot of value. We go to 8. Down to 2. So they can cast 1 spell before the blessing kills them. We're going to get Duress next turn. So we're going to kill one of these things. We're going to Jwari in here and Binding and kill one of the Omens, I think. And we're going to get Duress, so we're going to cast this too, I guess. Yeah, they could have Jwari in hand for sure. So that's why I'm gonna kill a. That's why I'm gonna kill a Binding. And kill an Omen. Because they are under this blessing, and they have so many cards that like hopefully that they just die to the blessing, I guess. We do have 2 lethal flying threats. Oh my god. Alright, they go to 1. So they play an Archon, but they actually can't cast a spell? Aren't they just dead? Attack with both. They block here. Gain 3, take 4. Yeah, they're just dead, right? Because they can't cast a spell because of Blessing. Yeah. What are they going to do? They block the 6/6, take 4, gain 3. You're dead. Oh, cycle Shark. That would be true. They had a Shark there. But I think our play is forced, so whatever. You're dead!
Gay. Blouses.
We'll take it. We'll take it. 2-1. 2-1. Despite the rough start, we came back with 2 wins there. And yeah, I mean, this deck's really, really good. It's like not the most exciting deck of all time, but this is definitely like, you know, this is the best version of this deck I've seen. It's very, very clean, very, very solid. It just looks clean. It just looks good. It just looks good. Obviously, Kowalski's a very, very good player. That's his deck. YouTube folks, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you. Get more decks to play. So look for the other decks on YouTube. Right? Thanks, YouTube. Appreciate it.